Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody, man. Come in, hit the like button. Come right in and hit that like button. Come right in, hit the like button for me, man. Good morning. Good morning to all. And to all a good morning. Y'all see the titles. Y'all already know what's going on. First off, we're going to start this show off with everybody having a blessed day. It's December. We 1 month away from the new year. 1 month away from the new year, meaning what you did and went through last year, it's a possibility for greatness and change. Greatness and change, man. All y'all got to do is strive for it, man. It's a new year. Let's make it happen, man. But we got a couple of topics to speak on, man. I'm going to wait to the 8-minute mark. After the 8-minute mark, I'm able to discuss and say what I need to say. So y'all get in here, man. Hit the like button. Y'all share this video for me. Please and thank you. Wait till some people get in here, man. See what's going on. We're gonna get back in the algorithm, man. Get my page back in the algorithm. It's been down. So since they got it down, I'm just finna overload it with content. Just finna overload it with content. We gonna go from there. 3 people in the building. Make sure that y'all come in and hit that like button for me, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the page, and share this video. We at work, we making it happen. We ain't doing no complaining. We gonna get into it, man. We got 4 minutes before we can get started, so we can make sure this video stay monetized. We got an hour-long show to get y'all. And today we gonna get into it. Don't matter how many people here, we gonna get this show going. An hour long. Three minutes, y'all. No cuss words, no nothing. Can't do no cuss words, no nothing to the 8-minute mark. Melanated King, what's the word? What's the word? Good morning to you, brother. Good morning to you, brother. Hope you're having a great morning, progressive. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. I think we got a dope show finna drop, man. I'm starting Red Cup Talk back up today. I'm gonna give y'all episode number 1. It's gonna be 10 minutes. We're gonna discuss certain subjects. You know what I'm saying? 10 minutes, man. I'm started all up. Started all over, man. 50K subscribers. And basically, we did it all on our own. We ain't had no big interviews on this page. We ain't had no big interviews on this page. We ain't sold our soul. We ain't going out here degrading ourselves for views and money and stuff. We still got integrity. That's all that matters. We ain't sold our soul. We getting where we need to be. It don't matter if we get there fast or slow. We getting there. Good morning, smooth. What's the word? What's the word? We got 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute, y'all. No cursing. No negative language. To the 8 minute mark. After the 8 minute mark, we can say and do what we want. After the 8 minute mark, we can say and do what we want. After the 8 minute mark, we can say and do what we want. All right, there we go. After the 8 minute mark. So today, we got, I can put a headset. All right, let me connect this Bluetooth, y'all. Hold on 1 second. All right, let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay. Good morning to all. So today we got Lil Durk, King Richard, KB Nene, 16 Shotter, Honeycomb Brazy, and Finesse 2 times. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Uh, what we gonna start off with? We're gonna start off with Famous Richard first. Famous Richard. We got Famous Richard, man. Y'all, everybody know Famous Richard is in jail. He is in jail at this current moment. Um, Famous Richard had a podcast. He was blowing up. He started messing with the Jews, and it was at that point he messed up because some of the things he was doing, going to their little prayers and mosques and stuff like that. I don't want to say mosques, but where they pray at and bothering them, that was a no-no. It was a no-no. He got locked up for some guns, other charges. So since Famous Richard been in jail, he been through a lot of stuff since he's been in jail so far. He been through a lot of stuff. Famous Richard is he been raped. And this is not me making anything up. This is not me making anything up. This me just keeping it real. Famous Richard been raped in jail. He been raped in jail, and he been stabbed in jail. So two of the worst things that could possibly happen to him while he been in jail have happened. Rebel, good morning, good morning. two of the worst things that could happen to him while he's been in jail have happened to him. He's been raped and he's been stabbed. Unfortunately, those two events not gonna get him released. You go to jail, you mind your business, and eventually you'll come home. But by famous Richard dissing a lot of games, he dissed a lot of games. Remember, he was GDK, and unfortunately, it's GDs in New Jersey and in the federal penitentiary. He didn't never think that he would be finding himself in jail. He never thought that he would find himself in jail. The actions that he was doing, he got to be held accountable for. So when you a gang member, all that I'm just a comedian, I'm a comedian and all this stuff. When you a comedian and you dissing gang members and all that stuff, yeah, he unfortunately he was raped. Unfortunately, he was raped in jail. Remember, y'all, everything I'm saying is facts behind it. All you have to do is go to DJU page. He did an interview with DJU. He reached out and told them what was going on. He most definitely reached out and told them what's going on. And he was raped in jail. That's a hard time. That's something hard right there. Any man to go through a situation like that, man, it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna pray for him and wish the best. But you are held accountable for your words, your actions, and everything. Just because you went to jail doesn't mean you not held be gonna be held accountable for what you have done. Matter of fact, when you go to jail, especially a federal penitentiary, is when you're gonna go through the most. You most definitely gonna go through the most. And he gonna have to deal with everything that he did or said while he was out here on these streets. Now, I don't want him to go to jail and get raped and all this stuff, but as a man, you are being held accountable for what you have done. And unfortunately, instead of him getting the money, instead of him just getting money and being a content creator, he got the money and wanted to be a gangbanger, which is the most stupidest stuff in the world to me. See, every day my platform is about learning and progressing. Of course, I talk about a lot of gang stuff and situations that's going on, but it's a message behind everything. It's a message behind everything. Just like how I'm proving, I'm proving you don't have to be out here selling drugs and doing all this stuff. I'm showing y'all. So not only am I talking about it, but I'm being about it. You feel what I'm saying? Famous Richard could have did the same thing. It's called leading by example. That's what it's called, you guys. Leading by example. He didn't want to do that. Famous Richard got the money, the fame, and he started to do stuff that he would never normally do. He made big connections, but he also he also made a lot of people mad. And the people that he made mad was extremely wealthy, extremely wealthy. He said he didn't have no guns and all this stuff. We know the police sometimes put a case on you and do all type of stuff. We know that already. But with this situation, I believe he brought this on himself, man. He played with the wrong people, and he's only gonna have to learn from this situation. Do I believe that he's learned? No, I don't think that he learned from this situation. He's going through some tough times right now, but with adversity, adversity builds character and strength. So I hope he learns from this. I hope he don't get killed while he's in jail. I really hope that. Um, I really hope that because I believe he has kids. I hope he able to come back to his home to his kids, make it home to his kids, and I hope he learned his lesson to where he can come home and reroute the content that he was doing. Get away from the gang banging. Get away from the gang banging. Stop harassing the Jews, the Amish people, all of them. Stop harassing them and continue to deal with your content. You don't have to gang bang. All of on folks in them grave and all that stuff. Okay, it's nice that. And then it's the funny thing, y'all. He does all that gang banging and says all that stuff, and he's not even really from Chicago. He's from Minnesota. Somebody from Chicago, like myself, y'all never hear me get on here and study be saying on folks in them graves, on BD and on GD. A real Chicagoan don't get out like that. They hate that stuff. They hate it because that stuff divided our city. We lost so many people to senseless gang banging. So we don't we don't like that stuff. As myself, I'm 41 years old. I can speak for the people in my age range, 35, 35 to 41. I can speak for them. The younger generation, they don't listen. And I just hate to say this, but I gotta say it. Anybody that's under 35 and gang banging in the city of Chicago, unfortunately, yeah, I know Dutch. Anybody that's under 25 in the city of Chicago and gang banging, unfortunately, they not um, what these guys would say, real gang bangers, real members. They not real members. They could have, I can guarantee you, any type of money. These guys don't know the proper literature to being in a gang. They have never been to sessions um, and been around any real gang members. They just claim stuff, and unfortunately, that's not how it goes. So basically, what I'm telling y'all is, when you go to jail, it's certain politics. It's certain politics that you have to abide by, and people that's been in jail for 20 something years, they not gonna respect. Oh, I'm just a blogger. Do you know that they have access to the internet? They can see the things that you say and do. So when you say that you GDK and all this on the internet, guess what? You have to deal with that when you go to jail. You're gonna have to deal with that when you go to jail. And what's the best way that you can avoid any of this? What is the best way you guys can avoid this? Not going to jail, you guys. He had a great career, thriving, 100,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. And what did it do? Put him in a messed up situation. Good morning, happy holidays. Um, the situation that he was put in, I wouldn't wish that on my enemy. Being stabbed in the neck, being stabbed in the neck, it's crazy. It's crazy. Being raped, it's crazy. It's crazy. Lil Richard is not, his name is, I called him Lil Richard. His actual name is Famous Richard, but the guy's, he's a little guy. And he in jail, he don't lift weights. He around these guys. There's a lot of GDs in New Jersey. In a facility that he was being held in. And he got to deal with what he got coming. So until I think he took 3 to 5 years, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he took 3 to 5 years. So he has to deal with this for another. He's been locked up for about 2 years already. He's gonna have to deal with this for another 2 years. Being raped, life being threatened, all type of stuff. And he probably did fight back. Tried to fight back. And that's when they put the knife to his neck and was willing to stab him for some man butt, for his virginity, as we like to call it. So Famous Richard was not a virgin with the females, and now he's not a virgin with the males. Um, don't knock me. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't be mad at me and the message that I'm giving. I'm just here to report on something that you guys should know. It's going. I'm not the one who got on the internet and made this story. Famous Richard came to the internet with this story himself. So once he came to the internet, it made it easy for me to talk about it. Made it easy for me to talk about it. 20 people in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the page. Make sure y'all share this video. If you're new to the channel, over here we talk about urban entertainment, things that goes on in the hip hop entertainment industry, and the facts of life. You know, we discuss all that type of stuff. I do be at work while I do my lives. I come with a different perspective. I like to show guys and encourage guys that there's nothing wrong with working a job. So with stories like this, the Famous Richards, the Lil Durks, and all this stuff, I try to give a honest opinion from a hard-working man or a civilian. Try to teach you guys that you don't have to be in the streets, being a gangbanger and doing all this stuff. Crime don't pay. Crime doesn't pay. Doing the right thing pays off at the end. I know so many people that grew up in the streets that all they wanted was an opportunity to leave the streets. and raise their family. Tony Vance, what's the word? Good morning, brother. Brother Tony, brother Tony, good morning. Mr. Vance, how you doing this morning? I hope you're having a great progressive day at work. Today is December 1st, which means it's a new month. It's a new month to start a new track, do some new things. Smooth, you not lying. You not lying. It's a lot of people that's on YouTube that unfortunately sold they soul, did things that the average YouTuber wouldn't do. They have done, crossed some lines, uh, and eventually they will have to deal with that. They will have to deal with that. So all we can do is stay prayed up, positive, and hope for prosperity. Most definitely. And I appreciate that, Smooth. You see the hard work that I put in, um, getting up, going to work every day, Monday through Saturday. Sometimes I only be off on Sundays because I go in for overtimes as well. Y'all know I work two jobs. Doing YouTube itself, that's like doing a job. So I'm basically doing three jobs, um, showing you guys how it can be done without selling your soul. Getting on here doing all the crazy stuff, the shenanigans, and doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I don't do all that. I work hard with it and I grind my way through the process. Through the process. Um, Unfortunately, with me working my jobs and stuff like that, I get trolled a lot, you know. But I get trolled by people with low self esteem. You say, what do you mean, low self esteem? People that troll me, they troll me by, oh, he at work. Look, he at work. He doing this, and that's not an insult. That's not an insult to, especially to somebody my age. That's not an insult. I get up and go to work and bring my own money in. I'm able to do what I want when I want to. My kids are taken care of. Y'all don't see any of my kids' mother on the internet clowning and trying to play around and do all that stuff. You know why? Because I stand on point. I stand on point and take care of my family. Even though I might not be with my child's mothers and all that stuff, I stand on point and take care of my family. They don't have to call me, run me down, humbug me, tell me to do this. As a man, I know I'm supposed to get up every day, go punch this clock, and make this money. The money is not for me. The money is for my family. And that's what I do. I get up and continue pushing. So with the famous Richard situation, man, we just gonna pray for him and wish the best for him, and hopefully he learns something from this situation. I would never want to see another individual. No man deserves to be stabbed in the neck and raped. No man deserves to be stabbed in the neck and raped. Um, so he lost the virginity both ways, females and with males. So hopefully he learns from this situation and he grows from this situation. All we can do is pray for him. 30 minutes into the show, man. I hope you guys hit the like button. I hope you guys sharing the video. Anybody new to the page, I hope you subscribe. And let's talk about this Lil Durk case. Um, so with this new Durk case, what I'm hearing is with paperwork and all this stuff, man. They got it's a new murder for hire out of Chicago, but this case will not be added on to the current case that Lil Durk is going through. So is that a win for Lil Durk? Yes, because he already has too many problems. He already got too many problems. Most definitely got too many problems, and he going through stuff. So he trying to get out of this way to what he going through. He fighting. He still fighting, y'all. He's still fighting. He hasn't given up. He's trying to make it happen, and I can't do nothing but respect that. I can't do nothing but respect that. Uh, so that was the update with the Lil Durk situation. Unfortunately, with that situation, we have somebody that's willing to testify and say that Dirk paid them to go and murder somebody and do this and do that. You say you right about that one too. Who some YouTubers, bloggers that I know who they monitor, then put their ass on blast, LOL, and they out here still thinking that they is the shit. Of course, um, the first thing to progression is to admitting when you fucked up. Admitting when you fucked up or admitting the situation is wrong. The first thing to do to progress is to admit the situation is messed up, and then you take from there and you learn and you grow. If you still living in denial, then guess what? You still gonna go through the same situations. Living in denial, you're gonna go through the same situations. It's not gonna change nothing. I'm not on here every day acting like I'm rich, the richest guy in the world, and I'm the best dude in the world and all that. I don't do all that. I'm sorry. I got other stuff going on. I have problems myself. I have problems myself that I deal with. I face them. I don't run away from them. The best way to handle a situation is head on, face first, and that's what I'm doing. That's most definitely what I'm doing. So, like I said, you guys don't see my child's mothers getting on the internet and trying to bash me and doing all that stuff. And it's for a reason. It's for a reason. They know that I work my ass off to make sure that they can get any and everything possible and that the kids don't need much. I try. And that's what you guys should respect me for. I don't have them type of situations. I get up. You guys know I have two jobs that I work. Two jobs that I work. This isn't my only job. Um, so I get out here and make it a way, not only for myself, but for my kids that I have, which happen to be nine. You hear what I'm saying? Oh yeah, famous Richard was stabbed in the neck, Tony Vance, and he was raped. Famous Richard was raped. Remember, he cried out for help a couple of months ago on DJU. He was raped, um, and then he was just recently stabbed in the neck. So unfortunately for Famous Richard, he fighting demons. I'm fighting demons. He had to deal. He has to deal with those situations. Um, he came out and told the people that he was raped. He came out and told the people that he was stabbed in the neck. These are situations that he has to deal with. He is the only one that can deal with these situations. He is in jail. We not in jail with him. All we can do is feel sorry for him and pray for him. That's all we can do. Who else? Speaking on Dirt and them guys testifying on him. Oh, this is another thing. The Kanika Jenkins. Rest in peace to Kanika Jenkins. I'm starting to see this Kanika Jenkins stuff all over the internet. The mother, apparently the mother settled for a $3.7 million lawsuit. She settled. Um, and I believe the Kanika Jenkins was 10 years ago.
I believe that was 10 years ago. So she got a settlement for $3.7 million 10 years ago. And today, that would be 2015. It's the year 2025, about to be 2026. And guess what? She ran through the money. Kanika Jenkins' mother ran through the money. Yes, may her heart and soul rest in peace. Her mother ran through the money. Her mother is addicted to drugs at this present time. She even tried to say Dirk tried to get her son killed with Dirk wasn't even in the same county or city or the same city or county. He wasn't even in the same county or city as your son. So how did he know your son? This is once again, this is what I'm talking about. People need to take accountability. Accountability. You ran through all the money. She ran through all the money. $3.7 million. How could you run through $3.7 million? You didn't try to invest none of that money to make more money. You didn't start any real estate up, any businesses, something that you like that you know could bring in more income. I'm just not understanding how do you run through $3.7 million. $3.7 million could change my life, my co-worker's life, anybody's life. It could change. $3.7 million. If I was making 3.7, if I had $3.7 million, it would be all type of businesses I would start up, investments that I would make. It's all type of stuff that you can do with $3.7 million. Me, the type of person that I am, with $3.7 million in the bank, guess what I do, guys? I will still get up every day and come to work because I have to make more money. I don't want to run through this $3.7 million. Now, what I would do, I would set up to where my living situation is straight for the rest of my life. Her sister got a BBL done to her body. You say bullshit. You don't know. See, this is what you don't know. Um, this is something that you don't know about C-Hood. Uh, I would get up and work. I done had hella money. I've been working two jobs. I've been working two jobs since I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, 10 years ago, 2015. When I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, I came down here with money. I came down here with money from a lawsuit. From a lawsuit. Yeah, I'm quite sure her sister got money. Her mother gave her some money out that 3.7 million. And you are on YouTube with 3.7 million. Listen to this guy, man. This is the whole thing. This is the whole thing. Listening. Some people can't comprehend. Some people can't comprehend. I never said I got $3.7 million. See, you just starting stuff, and that right there get you sent to a special place. It's a club that I'm working on. It's a club that I'm working on. It's called the Gay Bar. Y'all get him up out of here, cause his comprehension skills is dumb. It's very low. He's stupid, and I just don't have the patience to deal with people that's dumb. I don't have the patience to deal with stupid people. I'm sorry. I'm impatient. I can't deal with this type of foolishness. I can't deal with it. Get that guy off my page. I said Kanika Jenkins' mother. And you won't hear listen. This is something for the year 2026. You guys, we not doing any trolling. This the last month we dealing with trolls. The last month we dealing with trolls. Trolls come on my page, instantly block them. Say something. People say anything that's stupid and don't with no reasoning behind it. Block them. We not arguing with anybody. We not doing any of that stuff. We not dealing with it. Somebody told me the other day, "Oh, trolls. This is how uh 607 Unc and FYBJ Main and all them got on because they had trolls." I'm not 607 Unc. Even though I think 607 Unc is a solid dude, I'm not 607 Unc. I'm CEE-HOOD. I'm not FYBJ man. Uh, and I hope for the person who compared and said this about FYBJ Main and CEE-HOOD, at one point in time, FYBJ Main needed my help. At one point in time, FYBJ Main needed my help to get out of jail. I helped him. Did I couldn't even, I had to go and make a video on live and talk about the situation just to get a thank you. Just to get a thank you out the situation. I never got the whoops that he said on live. It's the video. The live is still up. Where he said he was gonna send me the whoops. He also said it on No Jumper. I never got it there. So my situation with J Main is I don't respect FYBJ Main as a man, cause his word is not bond. Oh, shout out to my boy Smooth, who's been a good morning, good morning. Shout out to my boy Smooth, who's been a member for the last year. I appreciate you for rocking with me, staying with me through the ups and the downs. You've been right here with me, and it's truly appreciated. It doesn't go without notice, believe me. But FYBJ Main is not a man of his word. Uh, he's one of them, also one of them guys who do anything for a YouTube check. He'll do anything for a YouTube check. Sold is sold. Um, this new year that's coming up, it's gonna be a different CEE-HOOD. It's a different CEE-HOOD, unfiltered. I'm gonna tell y'all the real deal, how I feel about these guys. It is what it is. One thing I could say about Trench's News, me and Trench's News bumped heads, and he ended up telling in the old block. But when I was dealing with him and we was taking care of business, he kept his word. If he called me and he asked me, "Hey, CEE-HOOD, can I borrow $100 until I get my YouTube check?" Guess what? When he got his YouTube check, guess what he did? He sent me $150 back. He paid more. You feel what I'm saying? He paid more. Cause we getting into the habit of just not dealing with the trolls and stuff. We just getting into the habit. So that's what I'm saying. Your word is bond as a man. If you say something, say what you mean and mean what you say. It's been damn near 2 years, Jeremiah. It's been damn near 2 years, Jeremiah. I haven't got invited to your whoops that you do. Also, what I don't like is the fact that you how you interview somebody that was talking about attempted murder. You interviewed this person on your broadcast, on your podcast. You interviewed this person on your podcast talking about attempted murder. Um, and this person that they said did the attempted murder supposed to be one of your friends, which happens to be my nephew. Was supposed to be one of your friends. My nephew reached out to me and asked me to help you get out of jail. What help did he get? What help has he got from that? You didn't do nothing but stab him in the back. Let's talk about it. You went and interviewed the person that's accusing him of a crime that he didn't do. That's crazy. That's nasty work for somebody to do something like that. That's nasty work. And as a man, I just can't respect you. I'm sorry. Yeah, and he is also one of them people whose child's baby mothers is on the internet disrespecting him. I'm so glad my kids' mothers do not do any of that stuff. Yeah, there we go. There go another one, you guys. Let's get them these trolls. Of matter of fact, I could do it. If you guys don't catch it, you guys don't catch it, I catch it. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. Appreciate it. You know, one thing you don't know about me. One thing about me, Angel Lopez. If your mama was around me, I'll make her get on her knees and fix it. Your sister, she was around me and she of age, I have her on her knees. I make her get on her knees and fix it. So don't play with me, man. Learn respect and I respect you. But once you play with me, I have to get to your level, scoop down to your level. Unfortunately, the king has to get off the throne and come down and deal with the peasants every now and then. You made them funny comments and now you unable to speak on my channel. Don't be mad at me. This is just how it is, and this is how it's gonna be. This is how it's gonna be. Um, what else we got? We got KY, K. I said KY. We got KB Nene. We got KB Nene. Her and 16 shot them going at it on the internet. At first, I thought this was a clout run. I thought this was a clout run. I thought they was chasing each other because they did an interview. They want the interview to go viral. I'm starting to believe and think that this in is serious. It's serious. Um, I rock with KB Nene, and I also rock with 16 Shot. I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't have a dog in this fight. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know what's going on. Uh, but what I can do is give you an opinion. I believe it should have been handled off the internet, off the internet. But with KB Nene, she said it. She trying to go viral with everything she does. She trying to go viral with everything she does. So I can't do nothing but respect her hustle and her grind. If this is the way she eats, this is the way she eats. I can't do nothing to say nothing about that situation. 16 shot visuals. He was quiet, but for the last 3 days, he been speaking on the situation. And unfortunately, as a man, I can't knock him for defending himself. He said that she's chasing it. I don't know what's going on with their situation, but I did watch a couple of clips from the interview, and I seen the guy that she said was he wanted to fight. I seen him say that 16 shot him was a pedophile. I seen him say that. So with him saying that on the show, as a man, when you say stuff like that, you got to be able to back it up. You got to be able to back it up because you know what's gonna come. You know what's gonna come with that. So you have to be able to stand on your own 10 and back it up. All that. This one thing I can say, KB, Nene. This what I can say, Nene. He a man, and as a man, You held accountable for what you say. You held accountable for what you say. He got that from DJU TV. He got that's where he got it from. Well, I just did an interview with 607 Unc. We called KB Nene. We asked her about the situation. She broke it down. She said some things about it. She broke it down, said some things about it. She brung it up. I don't know nothing about no rape cases or any of that stuff. I don't know nothing about it. So when he asked me about it, I told him I don't know about this situation. I don't know about this situation. I haven't heard that. So I'm not gonna sit there and feed into it. I can't give a fire more fuel, especially if I know nothing of the situation. I would have to, as Lil Reese say, I got to do my homework. I would have to do my homework. So I'm not gonna sit here and speak on that situation and dwell on it. Once this interview with 607 Unks drops, you guys will be able to see it, and we'll go from there. 607 Unk. Let's speak on 607 Unk. 607 Unk plays a character. He plays a character for the internet, and the character that he plays, the character that he plays, might come off as a little weird, annoying, but in actuality, off the internet, 607 Unk is a cool person. He a cool, solid person, man. So I be seeing a lot of people on here like, oh man, I don't like him, man. He weird and he playing with this and he doing this. It's a character. Everybody, you have to get in character mode on the internet. That's something that I'm still learning and dealing with. Is being in character mode. I'm learning and dealing with this. You know, I'm learning. Um, unfortunately, he mastered the that trade and that act, and I respect him for that. So I don't have any issues with 607 Unc. I respect him. I appreciate the opportunity that I was given to work with him and co-host on his show. It wasn't an interview. It was me co-hosting on his show. I've been on his page 2 times. Oh yeah. One thing I can say is he most definitely living. He has a big ass house, big ass backyard, a gated community. Yeah, he from St. Louis, Missouri, most definitely. Um, and like I say, he gave me an opportunity. If I would have needed some money for the interview, he would have gave it to me. But I didn't look at it as, oh, you need to pay me for this. I didn't look at it like that. It was me coming to work with him. It was me coming to work with him and him giving me a opportunity. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. He tried to reach in his wallet, in his man purse, not his wallet. He tried to reach in his man purse and give me some money. I didn't take it. Yeah, I didn't take it because it was a business opportunity for him and myself. Now, if the interview go crazy, first promo run. The first one, the promo run. The second one, well, if the podcast goes crazy, the second one, yeah, I like to make some money off that because it was. And on this podcast he did bring up, he revisited the situation. He revisited the situation with Trenches News. We talked about that. Also, he had King Yellow. It's a King Yellow situation going on there. As y'all all know, me and King Yellow, we don't see eye to eye. Y'all know that. But guess what we did as men? We let that situation go and we moved on. So uh, y'all won't hear me saying anything else negative about King Yellow. I won't disrespect him as a man. He not gonna disrespect me as a man. What happened in the past happened in the past. We're gonna let bygones be bygones. We gotta understand it with each other. You know what I'm saying? And what shocked me is King Yellow have still had my number. He had my old number. I gave that phone to my son. I gave that phone to my son. He was able to call. He called that phone to see where I was at because he wanted me to come slide on him. Uh, my son called me and said somebody called looking for you, and and he gave me the number. I called him, and we went from there. So we made that happen, man. Y'all know I'm not the type of guy who would be like, "Oh, I'm not finna do this and do that." If I'm able to fix a situation, I'll fix it. Prime example, the Big Dale situation. Rest in peace to Big Dale. Me and Big Dale bumped heads and had words. I end up riding when I was in Chicago, sliding down on him, and we fixed the situation as men. That's what men do. Either we can fight it out or we can talk it out, and that's what we did. And that's what we did. So shout out to King Yellow. Let him continue to thrive and do what he do, take care of his family. And what I had to understand was King Yellow is also playing a character, just like 607 Up. King Yellow is a great dad. I say that all the time, but I didn't call him King Yellow. I call him Simone. Simone is a great dad. He take care of his kids. His kids live with him. Ain't nobody perfect. So I understand. Who who is Lil Bobby? Oh, I put the wrong thing. I got Lil Bobby versus Rell Vert. And in actuality it's supposed to be Lil Bibby. So you guys, I'll correct that once I end this live. I will correct that once I end this live. That situation right there, we got a crackhead going against a millionaire. Maybe this a promo run for his music that's gonna come out, album, cause he is signed a little busy. But I never understood it. I never understood it. We do have a crackhead going against a millionaire. We have a crackhead going against a millionaire. How you gonna try to fight him and you be on too many drugs? I just don't understand it. I don't understand you guys. I don't understand it. Uh, hey, we this is zero tolerance page, my guy. Mosky Ward 213. It's no Crips on this page. If you looking for Crips and Bloods, you on the wrong page or you in the wrong area. You out of location. You need to go to Los Angeles, California, Las Vegas, uh, St. Louis, because we don't do the Crips and Blood and the gangbang and stuff on this channel. I'm sorry, brother. We don't do that, man. So and once you learn how to have an intelligent conversation without the gang banging, you'll be welcome back. But till then, you got to get off my page, man. You got to get out my page. So we've been live for an hour. We done spoke on every topic and every that's in my we done spoke on every topic that's in my title right now. For the last little, I'm gonna give you guys probably about 30 more minutes, 30 more minutes, and we're gonna run it up from there. Last 30 minutes, we're gonna run it up from there. We're gonna talk about any and everything, any and everything. We're gonna talk about it. So, any questions you guys got, go ahead, shoot them to me, and we'll go from there. Anything. Last 30 minutes, unfiltered and all. Also, you guys, today probably about 12, maybe about 3 o'clock. About 3 o'clock, we gonna drop episode 1 of Red Cup Talk, 10-minute podcast, speaking on 3 subjects, and we're gonna go from there. So this afternoon, y'all will see a new format coming, something that I'm starting. I'm gonna start giving you guys a video. I'm gonna start giving you guys a live, uh, a 10-minute podcast, and probably a video, a short, every day. Every day. I'm back to grinding with this YouTube stuff. Just because I made it to 50,000 subscribers, don't mean I made it. Don't mean I made it. The hustle got to keep going. The hustle has to keep going. Remember, the turtle beat the rabbit in the race. Remember that. Just because they made it there fast and got there, at the end, we'll see. At the end, we'll see who wins the race. Who wins the race, man. So, if it's anything that you guys want to speak on, also as well, I'm thinking about doing an interview with Trenches News. I'm thinking about doing an interview with Trenches News. I told you guys a couple of months ago, he reached out to me about a documentary. So instead of being paid for the documentary, I'm probably gonna do an interview, a tell-all interview, where Trenches News will be on my platform, and he'll tell y'all. Hopefully, he gonna tell y'all the truth. Why he couldn't tell me that he was working with the FBI, stuff like that. Now I haven't talked to him or anything, but it's an idea that I thought of. So I'm gonna reach out to him and I'm gonna see what it is we can possibly do. You know, with this stuff is we here to grow. We here to grow. How long do you supposed to beef with somebody before you let it go? How long do you supposed to beef with someone before you let it go? She called me in a panic. She don't know what to do. She don't know what to do. And I was like, okay. As a man, I got examples and kids to show that you gotta let stuff go, man. You can't sit there and hold on to stuff and dwell on situations. And you can't dwell on situations. So I'm gonna try to look past all that and expand in life. That don't mean we gonna be going out for drinks and he can pull up on me and smoke a tray five and we doing all this, we hanging and kicking it. That's not what that means. Basically, an interview. This interview would be to deaden the whole situation and for everyone on the internet to get an understanding. Plus, I know it'll break the internet. I know that'll break the internet too. Oh, for sure. Angel, you have a great day as well. I know that'll break the internet because nobody expecting that. So the only people that know about this right now and what I'm thinking about is the 19 of y'all that's on this channel. Yeah, y'all the only people that know about this. It's an idea that came to me. So I got to go back and find that email that he sent to me. I got to go back and find that email. It's a lot of stuff I have to do with that situation as well, y'all. So that's something I'm thinking about doing right now. I'm looking at it like, man, he up 200 something thousand subscribers. And maybe if he came out and really told the real deal, the story, nobody never asked him on any of the interviews. Nobody, any interviews that I saw him do, nobody never asked him why he did it. They didn't ask certain questions that needed to be asked. They asked about T. Roy and King Von and all this stuff, but they didn't ask him why he did it. What what made you start working with the police? The type of questions that I ask, you know, it's a lot. It's I know some of my subscribers got these same type of questions. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you just tapping in, man, I appreciate y'all early in the morning tapping in, rocking with me. We back grinding. Last week we was on vacation in another city. I had the time of my life. I had the time of my life in another city for a whole week. Now we back and we getting to business. It's time to work. So y'all tune in. We got some videos dropping later on today. We got some videos dropping later on today. We got some videos that should be dropping before the end of this month. Two new music videos. maybe maybe three new music videos before the end of the year. We finna go crazy, y'all. So we right back at it, turning up. Oh yeah, I most definitely had. I ate good on Thanksgiving as well. I got to see friends and family that I hadn't seen in a couple of years. Hang with them. So yeah, and then when I made it home, I was able to go stop at my sister's house and eat. I was able to stop at her house and eat as well. So it was a great holiday for me. Thanksgiving, my birthday. I made it one more year around the globe. One more year around the globe. I made it. 18 people in the building, y'all. I hope all y'all hit the like button. For real, for real. I really appreciate all y'all tapping in with me, helping me get the page back in the algorithm. I appreciate y'all. And through the grace of God, we gonna get everything we need. We gonna stay humble. We gonna stay away from the bullshit, and we gonna try to stay successful. 880, 980 is 100. 120 more views. I need 120 more views. So if y'all could share this live, make sure y'all share this live. I need 120 more views to reach my goal. I need 120 more views to reach my goal. So y'all make sure y'all share this live, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Anything y'all want to speak on, don't be afraid to ask any questions. Don't be afraid to ask any questions. Right now, the last 30 minutes of the show, that's when you can say anything and ask anything without getting put on timeout. That's when you can ask me anything, my opinion on anything, and all that without being put on timeout. You ask me about Jim Jones and Max B. Jim Jones and Max B need to both go sit their overgrown ass down. Y'all motherfuckers is in y'all late 40s, early 50s, and y'all still out here trying to prove that y'all street niggas. Go sit the fuck down. Honeycomb Brazy, finesse 2 times. Finesse, you doing a lot of talking. You need to sit your ass down too. Honeycomb Brazy, all on there talking about he stabbing people and all that shit. He need to sit his ass down too. He ain't gonna do nothing but talk his way right back in jail. Why would you do an interview and tell you stabbed somebody in jail? That was just stupid as hell. I don't get these types of people, man. Like they say, they do anything. They doing anything for clout. Why would you tell the people that you went to jail and you was stabbing people? Then you calling people in jail. They still in jail. Honeycomb Brazy might be the police. And what's crazy is he got nice views. He might be the police. He might be the motherfucking police. C-Day 600 got a podcast now. Oh, he got a podcast? Ask C-Day about me. Ask C-Day about me, y'all. Do he know me on that podcast? Ask him, do he know who CEE-HOOD is? And see what he say. I seen him on talking about Inky D was lying. He didn't star 600. I don't know why they come home and they choose to be divided and go against each other. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they do that. Come home, drop some interviews. You don't got to be controversial, but controversy sells. Controversy sells. Drop some music, build you a buzz up. That's what y'all should do when y'all getting out of jail. After 10 years, you being in jail, it's a lot. It's a lot of stories you can tell. It's a lot of stories you can tell after 10 years being in jail. Why would you come home and cause commotion and confusion amongst your brothers? Why would you come home and cause commotion and confusion amongst your brothers? I don't understand that, man. I don't understand it. It's kind of crazy to me. It's kind of crazy to me. But these are the times we living in. These are the times we living in. Offset and his wife made a song. They do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. I'm just gonna keep it real. Nigga doing anything for clout. It's crazy. We got a couple of minutes left in the show though, man. I don't see any questions being asked. I ain't gonna sit here and hold y'all up for hostage. Um, I ain't gonna sit here and hold y'all as hostages. Keep y'all on here for 20 more minutes, 10 more minutes, especially if I'm done with my topics and nothing being said. Nothing else is being said. I'm not gonna sit here and keep y'all up on here for and hold it down and try to run. We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes already. I covered all my topics. We talked about other things, life, understanding, uh, family. You know, did I come up in Vegas? Did I come up in Vegas? Um, let's just say I had $100 steak. I ate $100 steak. Um, I ate real good. I drank real good. Yeah, I had some truffle macaroni and cheese, which was like $50, and I had $100 steak, a Chicago ribeye steak at the best steakhouse in the city of Las Vegas. So if that answers your question, Tony Vance, if that answers your questions, yeah. Oh, y'all was on live with me that morning. I went down there and won that 25. I won that $25 on the crap game. Well, your cousin bumped the. Oh, they out there. They out there. Oh my God, they out there. I promise you, they out there. Motherfucker just walking up to you. You want to party? You want to date? What? Bitch, don't you see I'm over here playing casino if you don't get the fuck away from me? I'm here playing Blackjack 21. You talking about do I want to party and do I want to date? We need 89 more views. 89 more views. Yeah, they was most definitely up. I'm not gonna lie to you, Tony. If she live in Vegas, it's for sale. If she lives in Las Vegas, it's for sale. Yeah. The girl come up to me, what you doing here? Where you from? I say I'm from Las Vegas. She know you ain't from here. I say, hi, why you say that? The way you dress, the way you talk, I could tell you ain't from here. She's like, you need some company? I'm like, no, not really, but I wouldn't mind. It'll be a donation. A donation? Yeah. I pimp out. I didn't even tell you what the donation was. You said too much right then and there. I'm not paying for it. It's it's 50,000 other people in here who will pay for it. They walk in the streets. They all in the casinos. They getting up every day to go do this shit. And the casino and the hotel that I stayed in, the hotel that I stayed in, it had a arena in there where the basketball games was. It had a club in there. It had a mall in there. It had dozens of restaurants was in there. Like it was just remarkable. I had a ball, you guys. I ain't gonna lie, I had a ball. I had a ball. My last night in Vegas, I which was Thursday, Thanksgiving. I stayed at the bar and got drunk. I sat at the bar and got drunk. I had $300 remaining on my for my room. I had a $300 balance remaining on my room. We ate good with the food, and then we can go to the bar and drink for free because we was staying there. in the hotel. So I had a ball, you guys. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That was something that was well worth it, and it came at the right time. I needed a vacation. So how many vacations did I take this year? I've been to Chicago. I went to Chicago 6 times this year. Um, went to Las Vegas, and I'm going to Dallas this month. So that's 8 vacations I'll be done took for the year. Well worth it. 8 vacations just to get away. Just to get away. I work a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you be needing that shit. At first, I was only gonna go for 3 days. I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna stay a whole week." So I stayed for 5 business days. I stayed for 5 business days. I had fun. I got to see my brothers. I made a new friend. I got to see my nephew have a great basketball tournament. I'm a new fan of the Michigan Wolverines. I met Chris Webber, Grant Hill, Jalen Rose, Dusty May, the coach from Michigan. Um, I met the scout for the Orlando Magics. Um, who else? I met the president for the Dallas Mavericks. And what was the other team? It was one more team. Cleveland, was it Cleveland? No, it was the Clippers. The Clippers. And I met a scout for the Clippers. So I had a great time in Las Vegas. I had a great time in Las Vegas, man. Yeah. I got to see my nephew ball. He had a great tournament. A great tournament. It was a guy there from Gonzaga, the number one team in the country. My Michigan beat them. Michigan beat them, the number one team, and they beat the hell out of them. They beat them by 40 something points. The score was 61 to 101. The guy is a number one. He a top highly rated player in college. He was ranked higher than my nephew. A couple of them guys on Gonzaga was they big man was ranked higher than my nephew. After the tournament, they no longer ranked higher than him. After the tournament, they no longer ranked higher than him. The guy was trying to bully. He thought he was going to bully my nephew. My nephew showed him like, man, you not stronger than me, and you don't put no fear in my heart. And 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 he dominated him. My nephew had what, 15 points, 11 rebounds, 3 blocks, 1 steal, and 4 assists in the championship game. Uh, Yaxel Lindenberg, he a dog. He ain't. That's not my nephew, but he another player for the Michigan Wolverines. He also will be going to the NBA. He'll be going great game. Burnett, he had a great tournament. Uh, man, the Michigan Wolverines, yeah, the one that went to Thornton. Yeah, you know he was going to Illinois. He transferred from Illinois to Michigan, got a bigger role. He played more, and he dominated. He dominated this tournament, man. I got to watch him at the tournament. They won the tournament. So the tournament was for $1 million with the players. If you win if the team win the tournament, the players that's on the scholarships get to split $1 million. I believe it was only 10 people on scholarships, and the rest of the team was walk ons. So it's like 13 players, maybe 13, 14 players, and 10 of them was on scholarship. So they get to split $1 million. $1 million 10 ways is $100,000. $100,000. So he came up. His bank account was fat. Um, he got his bank account. He got paid for that. And then them being a team, what they did was the walk-ons didn't get none of the money. So what they do is they pay the players on the team decided that we gonna give them a cut. We gonna give these guys a cut because they on our team as well. And that's what they do. So I believe everybody on the team at them 10 people gonna get them like $10,000 out that $100,000 that they get. So 10 people give you, or was it? I think it's between 9 and 10. Yeah, I believe they giving them 9,000. They ain't giving them 10,000 because if they give them 10,000, they'll make more than them. So I think that's dope how the college basketball is allowing these guys to make money. Some of these guys will be millionaires already before they even go to the NBA. Yeah, he made me proud, man. That man made me proud. I posted a couple of videos up while I was at the games and shit. They beat ranked teams. They beat Auburn. They beat Gonzaga. They blew all three teams out by 40 or more points. When you got a center, your starting center 7'3", your power forward 6'9", your small forward 6'10", your shooting guard 6'6", your point guard 6'3". That's a long team. They long and athletic. That's a hard matchup for anybody. Pause. Long and hard. Pause. Yeah, y'all. We got 4 minutes left in the show, man. 4 minutes left in the show. I appreciate y'all, the 15 that stayed through the whole show, rocked with me. I most definitely appreciate to this channel go unnoticed. I see y'all. I see y'all. I know who be there for me and I know who don't be there for me. I know who was there when I was up and I know who be there when I'm down. And I just want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all. I respect the fact that y'all, even sit on my page for this long and watch me while I'm at work. So, uh, working with CEE-HOOD in the morning is very appreciated. Y'all truly appreciate it, man. I want y'all to stay motivated, continue to do what y'all do. Don't care about what nobody else say about y'all. If it's working for you, don't worry about what nobody else saying. I want y'all to keep y'all eyes open, stay grounded, keep the phony people from around you, evaluate your circle. Evaluate your circle. Sometimes you might need to set up and get you some new friends. Cause the old friends don't mean you no good. Trust me. Believe me when I say this type of stuff. But I'm finna wrap this show up, man. Make sure you keep your eyes open, man. Love your kids. Take care of your family. Continue to be strong. Ain't nothing wrong with working a job. Uh, and y'all, till we meet again, still I rise. And I see y'all when I see y'all.